How to build muscle faster. It takes a while to put on muscle, as anyone who has ever tried to gain more muscle knows. Like most people, you're probably trying to find a solution to make the laborious procedure go more quickly. It takes a long time to gain muscle. It also requires perseverance and diligence. It is possible that you will only gain 1 to 2 pounds of muscle per month, even with perfect execution. Having said that, there are a few crucial tactics you can use to assist yourself. You'll see steady improvements in muscle growth, strength, and general fitness if you follow these 5 suggestions for building muscle more quickly. 1. Boost the volume of your workouts. More volume usually translates into more muscle, according to research. The total load that you apply to a muscle during a particular workout is referred to as volume. Multiply your sets by your reps by your weight to get the volume. There's a certain range of repetitions that's been shown to promote muscular growth. The hypertrophy representative range is usually agreed to be 8 to 15 lifts per set. Try expanding your representative range if you now lift fewer reps, keeping in mind that you'll probably need to lower your weights. Try reducing your representative range and increasing the weight if you currently lift more than 15 repetitions. 2. Increase your training frequency. According to some study, in order to gain muscle, training volume is not as crucial as training frequency. Simply put, frequency is the number of times per week that you train a particular muscle or muscle group. The more times per week you train a muscle, the more growth potential it has. Although this is a useful tactic, it can also be risky if you're not careful. If you adopt this method to gain more muscle, gradually increase the frequency. Don't go from performing leg workouts once a week to 4 times a week. 3. Lift heavier weights. Larger muscles are typically associated with more strength, though this isn't always the case. One can be extremely strong even with less muscle. Lifting large weights causes more rips in your muscles fibers, which increases the synthesis of muscle protein, the process by which your muscles absorb protein to heal and build. Remember that heavy is a relative term, and no, I'm not advocating that you should do your weekly deadlift to the limit. Select weights that will push you to exhaustion after 8 to 15 repetitions. In order to concentrate on developing strength, you can also lift heavy weights for fewer repetitions, like 4 to 6. 4. Use compound lifts instead. Without a doubt, the most efficient and successful kind of exercise for gaining muscle is the compound lift. Unlike single joint movements, compound movements comprise movements involving multiple joints. For instance, a seated leg extension is a single joint exercise, whereas a squat is a complex lift. Compound exercises tend to work the complete body rather than just one muscle group, but they also activate more muscle fibers within the targeted muscle area. Let's revisit the example of the squat versus leg extension. To accomplish a squat, your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, core, back, and even your calves must function. Your quadriceps are the only muscles used to execute a leg extension. It's evident from that data alone that compound lifts have a greater potential for muscular growth. 5. Eat more protein. Your muscles are literally built and rebuilt by protein. Your body uses dietary protein mostly for cell repair, which includes repairing muscle cells that are harmed during weightlifting. It is well known that protein supplements promote muscle protein synthesis, which is the mechanism by which your muscles grow and heal. Although there are differences in the recommendations for protein intake, generally speaking, you should consume 2 to 3 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight to promote muscle building. You could get the most out of your improvements if you take protein before bed.